My name is Sheila Boyer. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in November of 2011, and I'm coming up on my first year clear of treatment and cancer-free. I had attended a health fair at our church one evening, and they actually demonstrated how to examine yourself, to determine if you had a lump or not. And so I went home, did a self-examination, found the lump immediately. My mind kind of was in a quandary because I was trying to figure out how I was going to get diagnosed, go through further diagnosis. And then I found out about the Breast Cancer Resource Center. And once I found out about the Breast Cancer Resource Center, then they ensured me that the funds were available through Komen. And I actually got my mammogram. And I got my mammogram and sonogram, and then after that, then I had to go through a biopsy. And so, you go through a lot of mixed emotions, but I knew it wasn't a death sentence. And so for me, and just having my faith, I knew that I was going to be healed. But, just going through the emotions of making sure you have adequate funding, you have resources put in place. But I had a wonderful community of friends, church members, family. And so with those things put in place, and those things were solid, I knew everything was going to be fine. One of the things that I did, I'm blessed and very fortunate. I have an oncologist nurse that attends my church. And so the people that wanted to be a caretaker, what I did was I coordinated a meeting. And so she educated everyone about the treatments that I were going to take. And we talked about the chemo, we talked about the side effects, we talked about the experience of when you go into an infusion room with someone. And so we started educating people in my church that wanted to be a part of the caretaker group, and my family, my daughter. And we started educating them just to make them aware of what they can anticipate. And then further than that, I just started doing outreach with other individuals. People will call and say, hey, can you talk to somebody about, getting diagnosed? So I started talking about early detection. From there, every time someone would ask me to, share my story or just to be a coach for someone else that was newly diagnosed, I just stepped up to the plate because I felt so fortunate in my diagnosis that I wanted to ensure that someone else would also feel as blessed and receive those blessings. As a part of this group, I hope and pray that other women can be encouraged, other individuals can be encouraged, because now I know that men are being diagnosed with breast cancer as well, but the awareness is increased. People say, they can look at us and say, look, if these women can make it through this, I can too. And so I just hope that we can encourage someone in some way to know that it's not the end of the line, it's just the beginning of a new chapter in your life. I can't wait to see everyone's smiling faces on Sunday, November the 10th at the race. Come on out.